As a first-time applicant, getting a Schengen visa could be very, very difficult and challenging. Some people want to apply for a Schengen visa. That's the type of visa that gives you access to visit about 32 countries like Switzerland, France, Netherlands, Estonia, Malta, Luxembourg, Finland, Slovenia, Slovakia, and Belgium, and some other countries like that. They want to move across borders, and that is what a Schengen visa really means. Good afternoon, Happy New Year. I hope you're enjoying your day. This afternoon, I will be sharing with you on how to make success of your Schengen visa, even as a first-time applicant. There are many things you need to know if you're applying for a Schengen visa as a first timer, and you can actually make success of your visa application even as a first timer without getting refusal at all. So here are some of the tips. Number one, don't apply to countries that are termed big Schengens. There are some countries that are termed big Schengens that like they are the heavyweights in terms of Schengen visa application. We're talking about countries like Germany, country like France, country like Spain, Italy, Sweden, Switzerland, Lithuania, Malta, Finland. So these countries are termed big Schengens, especially Germany, Spain, and France, and Italy. Their terms are the big Schengen. So if you know that you have not got a Schengen visa before, that means you have not gone to any of these Schengen states, and you are applying as a first timer. Try not to apply to any of these countries, because most times some of these countries don't even issue visa as a first time applicant. One of the countries is France. France will not give you a Schengen visa as a first timer if that is your first time you're applying for visa. But even the first timer too is relative. But if you are working maybe in big organizations like Chevron, like Shell, like maybe you are working with some multinationals like Schlumberger, or you are working with banks and some big corporate organization, and they see that you have a very good tie and a fat bank account, then you might not, this might be a kind of exception if you're applying for the first time. But I'm talking about some people who are, very young. They don't have ties, they don't have history, they don't have anything that will really make success of their visa application. So if this is your case, it's advisable not to apply to any of these big Schengens, because you might get refusal. Number two, try to apply for visa that aligns with your skill, with your profession, or with your field of expertise. Imagine somebody who is maybe a fashion designer planning to go for a conference in the oil and gas, or that person is attending an automobile fair. Definitely, you are telling the embassies that the program you are going for is of no relevance, of no use to you. So this will give the embassy a kind of opportunity to refuse a visa. So this is one of the reasons why some people get a visa refusal. So if, for example, maybe you are a fashion designer, try to apply. There are a lot of fashion exhibitions show going on in different countries. You can apply for that program, and if they see that you have been working in that industry for some time, you have experience, then they know that you want to gain more experience by attending that type of program. Number three, make sure that you have sufficient money in your account. It's very, very important. This is the number one reason why many people are refused visa, apart from maybe Schengen country, talk about maybe going to the UK, going to US, Canada, Australia, Netherlands, and some other countries. Not having enough money in your account is one of the reasons why many people don't get visa. So you need to make sure, you need to work on your bank statements, on your finance, on your fund before you apply for this type of visa. Then another thing is that please try as much as possible to get all the documents required. Maybe document like your marriage certificate, your employment letter, you get your family picture if required. Some countries need you to present family picture, photos, pictures, Also, you need to get a letter, maybe get letter of leave of absence, letter of introduction, reference letter from your organization or your company. You need to get hotel reservation, flight itinerary, insurance, and some of these things. Then your invitation letter is very, very important. You have all these documents. If you have all these documents in place, is a proof. I mean, you are like 80% sure that when this your application is submitted, you are likely to be given visa. Then number 5, make sure that your visa application is well filled. If you have not filled a Schengen visa application before, it's advisable you try to meet somebody who is knowledgeable in that area. You can meet a visa consultant who is experienced in packaging Schengen visa, and this person will assist you to fill this form, because filling the form is one of the most important thing, one of the most important parts of your application. If the form is not well filled, or you didn't understand some things, there are some questions that you did not answer very well, it might be an opportunity for the embassy to refuse your visa. Then another thing is that try as much as possible to apply for your visa very early. Don't apply late. If you are planning to travel in the next 2 months or 3 months, try to apply very early. Don't apply a month, because sometimes the visa might be delayed. It might take more than 3 weeks or a month to process the visa, and the embassy might look at it that you don't have enough chance to apply for that visa, and they might refuse you visa. They might not consider your visa application. For most Schengen countries, they usually give at least 3 months space that you can apply before your departure. That's about 90 days. So you can apply within this period of time if you are planning your trip. It's also going to give you enough time to plan your flights, your prepare for travel, and a lot of other things, instead of applying in a rush. Then also, when filling the form, it is very, very important that your travel dates on your flight tickets, on your the dates on your insurance, the dates on your hotel reservation, also is the same date you fill on that particular visa form application. And I mean, when you are filling the form, if they are asking when you are going to return, please put the exact dates. Don't exceed that date that you are filled in your flight itinerary. If you exceed that date, it might show that you are planning to stay longer, and you might get refusal for this. So I hope this information helps you about applying for a Schengen visa. Please watch out for part 2 of this video. Thank you very much. Please like this video, share, and comment. I'll be waiting for your comments on the comment section. Thank you.